Alright, we should be live. Let us check. Seems like we are. Yep, it's showing it on here. Alright, hello everyone, Ace here, and unfortunately Xeros is a little bit delayed again for some reason. I don't know why. So instead of waiting for him for however long it's going to take, I've decided to instead start off by showing off another little article to pass the time while we wait on him. And that article is this one, ladies and gentlemen. You're familiar with the High Republic by now, so this article is titled, KOTOR is Dead! Long Live Knights of the High Republic. With the additional bit, as rumors of new KOTOR game arise once more, we feel a game set during the High Republic era would be more exciting. Yes, I'm sure you would, PC games in. Alright, so I know like I said, we're planning on doing the Skullduggery read as soon as Xeris gets on here, but until then, yeah. So I'll just go ahead and start reading this off. It's been a few weeks since Disney announced the revival of LucasArts in the form of Lucasfilm games. And Alfaria says it's treason then. Yep. And rumors abound regarding what new Star Wars games are to come. EA has confirmed they're still making new Star Wars games, and we know a Ubisoft massive open-world game is in the works too. Yeah, I mean, that's just what Ubisoft does these days. Even this week, new KOTOR rumors have surfaced. Well, this is, I think, from January, so for context. But it's not really showing the date on top, so maybe... Yeah, it's... Okay, here we are. January 26th by Joe Robinson. Alright. Suggesting something to do with Knights of the Old Republic is being developed by a studio outside of EA. The same report mentions a few more possible projects in the work, including a bounty hunter game. Honestly, the bounty hunter game sounds interesting in theory, but with the way new Star Wars lore is, I constantly have to hold my breath on that. Especially given the push for the High Republic. It's still a bit vague, and while this news has us feeling like we're on the cusp of a new golden age of Star Wars, I believe the dream of a true KOTOR 3 is dead. Hope is not lost, though, and some kind of KOTOR-style RPG seems likely. It's a massively popular genre, and a genre that currently isn't being served by the recent crop of Star Wars games. We've got multiplayer games, action-adventure games, and dogfighting games, but still no RPG games. Lion Damon says, where are the lollies? Alfaria says, outside of EA, well, now that's different. Yeah, EA did so poorly with the Star Wars license that they actually took away exclusivity rights, that Disney actually took away exclusivity rights from EA on that. Which, given that apparently, I mean, to put it to context, the High Republic, well, actually, no, the High Republic is still being developed by multiple companies and all that, so, also, yeah. So, let's go, he goes on to say, so let's indulge ourselves in a bit of wanton speculation. Knights of the High Republic, anyone? No, just no. No, because we all know how absolutely terrible the High Republic has turned out to be from the comic books alone. Imagine if... Alfarius is laughing, that's hilarious. Yeah, it is hilarious that EA did that piss poorly. But to be fair, Battlefront 2 was Battlefront 2 EA was so abysmal that it nearly got the entire video games industry regulated out of doing loot boxes anymore. So given stuff like that, it's not difficult to see why Disney finally had enough with them. Anyways, the High Republic, originally teased as Project 2019, the High Republic is a new era launched by Disney and Lucasfilm set roughly 200 years before the events of the prequel trilogy. And it was officially unveiled with its proper name, and will feature... Yep. Okay, well, okay, so apparently there's also there's also a TV show called Acolyte, which is going to be set in the era as well. Yeah, alright. The High Republic era is meant to represent a time when the Galactic Republic and the Jedi Order were at their height, and as such, it doesn't feature a major galactic war or any Sith. Except you have the Nihil, which is supposed to be a major threat. But that's, I guess, a detail that you're not expected to know. So, yeah. Alfaria says, I just watched the Russian Badgers video on it, and it didn't seem too bad with friends. If we're talking about the High Republic comics, I can tell you this about the High Republic comics. They're bad enough, the ones by Marvel are bad enough that in the very first issue, they turned the Jedi into the villains. They legitimately turned the Jedi into the villains. And you may be wondering how they actually managed to pull that off. They had the Jedi send a swarm of space locusts to a populated planet just to test one of their Padawans, to see if their Padawan was worthy of becoming a Jedi Knight. Now, the space locusts could have easily wiped out everyone on the planet, so they were legitimately endangering a planet just to test one of their Padawans. That is, well, given the official lore, not the EU, Star Wars EU at this point, that is worse than anything the Sith have actually legitimately done themselves. Once you consider it's over such a petty reason as to just test a Padawan. It is, yeah, the High Republic comics are that bad. I mean, there's also other stuff like there's two High Republic comics, by the way. There's one from Marvel and there's one from IDW. Both of them are terrible in their own way, although the Marvel one is, in my opinion, worse. But, yeah. Anyways, so it's a time of exploration, expansion, and about a government in its prime of its power, in which the only real threat is from a band of galactic space Vikings, official terminology called the Nihil. Yeah, so space pirates. And the space pirates are, I mean, so they do actually bring up the Nihil, but there is actually there's supposed to be a major catastrophe that the Nihil are behind. Alfaria says at least Palpatine had a better reason. I mean, yeah, that is legitimate, and also it's technically it was, or although technically it was done under the blessing of Palpatine or presumed blessing of Palpatine, I believe it was Grand Moff Tarkin's decision to actually use the Death Star on Alderaan. But anyways. It's not all smooth sailing. There's a major crisis, but it takes the form of a natural disaster in space. Well, this is Lucasfilm presenting the Star Wars universe through a more contemporary lens, with governments adapting to social and economic upheaval rather than trying to survive a state of total war. I mean, yeah, and apparently at their very prime, when they have absolutely no threats, they test their Padawans by endangering entire planets just to get the Padawan to save them. That's part of the reason why the High Republic just completely falls flat, along with other things like the fact that you have characters like Geode the Rock getting introduced. This is also time for exploring the Jedi during their ideological prime. Yeah. And what a lesson are we learning there. They're not trying to confront the evils of the Sith. They've not been co-opted into being military leaders in a major conflict. They get to be as they believe themselves to be, peacekeepers, wandering knights helping those in need, and protecting weak from... oh dear, did that not age well at all. Alfaria says the CIS did nothing wrong. I mean, they haven't done anything worse than the Jedi at this point. Gutentrom says, so the space Viking pirates in Old English. I like their attention to detail So the biggest threat to the Republic in the height of its mighty and power are pirates. Yep. Yep. And yeah. It's so ridiculously... Oh, Xeris is... Okay, alright, so I'll join the call. Hey, Xeris. Hey, Xeris.
Hello.
I see. I take it you were watching me read the article here.
Say what now?
I decided while we waited on you that we'd be reading an article about... Well, let me read you the article, right? Are you ready? The title of the article is...
I don't know what's up today, but your microphone is sounding a bit fluctuative right now.
Is it sounding like I'm a robot or something?
Up. No. There it is. It's good now.
Okay, so apparently it's good.
It just sounded like you were muffled for a second there.
Alfarius says maybe it's an undercover syndicate of crime lords trying to take over. Who knows? All right, so the title of the article I was just reading to the chat here is, and I quote, "KOTOR is dead. Long live Knights of the High Republic," by a game journalist, obviously. They're wanting the KOTOR game that was rumored to actually be a High Republic game instead.
Read that title to me again.
KOTOR is dead. Long live Knights of the High Republic.
I think someone's throat needs to be slit.
I hear you got your cat there with you.
Yep.
All right, well, this
new addition to the family.
Yeah, congrats. So, should I finish off the last of the article, or shall we get started?
Yeah, you can go for it.
Okay.
Hello.
All right, so...
Hey, wires.
All right.
Hey,
so...
no.
All right, so the revival of LucasArts in the form of Lucasfilm games makes all this all the more tantalizing. All gaming projects are now coming under this new brand. And as mentioned above, there are a lot of rumors of potential projects in the work. With the floodgates groaning open, we should see a new wave of new projects. I'd personally love to see an Empire at War sequel, but you can look at what LucasArts is doing for a clue as to what may or may not go for in terms of a pitch. Outside of gaming, we've had the final season of the Clone Wars, features some amazing episodes. Mandalorian is also proving to be a big hit for entirely different reasons, although Disney is now doing its best to destroy the Mandalorian as well, because we can't have nice things now, can we? Gutentrom says, so technically, aren't the Guardian Jedis the ones with the yellow sabers responsible for taking care of things like pirates? I'm not entirely sure on that. But maybe. It would make sense, I suppose. Alfari says 200% mad. Alright. Okay, and the recent surge of new Disney Plus shows betrays what eras, topics, and stories the company may want to explore more of. And, of course, there's the aforementioned High Republic. There's currently no games associated with this new brand, so the moment feels ripe. I honestly like how easily Knights of the High Republic rolls off the tongue, although KOTOR isn't quite as catchy. Fall of the Old Republic. Despite these new rumors of a KOTOR game, I don't actually think we'll get Knights of the Old Republic back. Dealing with the Legacy series comes with a lot of emotional baggage that a prospective developer may not want to deal with. EA's revival of Battlefront brand is an example here, offering mixed results both commercially and critically across the two recent entries. Yeah, more like, I believe, what was the phrase? Sense of pride and accomplishment, I believe it was. There's also the question of canonicity. At the time of writing, the KOTOR games and even the Old Republic itself exists in the gray zone of Star Wars canon. The Old Republic is still acknowledged as an era, still, which ends around 800 years before the start of the High Republic. There's a final climactic Jedi-Sith war that's canon, at which point the Old Republic reorganizes into the Galactic Republic of the films, and the Sith are supposedly defeated. Okay, so this is just providing us more news around KOTOR. 3 millennia provides something of a safety barrier, as I doubt events from that far before the prime canon material will be of special interest. That doesn't change the fact that the games are still officially non-canon. Yes. Yes, it is still technically considered non-canon. Alferi says, at least it's fun with friends and not political. Well, I don't know. They are trying to, I think, pull the whole in the High Republic Adventures. They're trying to pull the whole. They're trying to make the bad guys into some sort of narrow-minded bigots or something that hate the Force or something like that. So there is that. They might try to pull something there. I don't know. The best KOTOR has received so far is that the popular villain turned hero was made canon in 2020. Okay. So there is technically a part of KOTOR that's considered canon. But it ends with, it's time to put our dreams of KOTOR 3 to rest. I find it unlikely that in light of Disney's push towards the High Republic, they'll be interested in greenlighting a project from an era so vague and in the ancient past of Star Wars history. We need to let it go. But what we don't need to do is give up hope for a BioWare-style Star Wars RPG. I don't think we're going to get another good BioWare-style RPG in a while anyways, because BioWare is constantly screwing itself over. I mean, I know we're technically getting a remaster or remake of sorts of Mass Effect, but they even might end up screwing that over as well. I feel there's enough interest in the concept and rumors circulating that we will see something official probably soon, and if it's going to be anything, let it be Knights of the High Republic. So yeah. That's the end of that article, and my suffering can now end. So, let's, do you have a link here?
No, not really. I guess I'll just scroll back up and see if I can find it.
Okay.
Hello.
Gutentrom says, honestly, did they
go.
ever consider that the best thing is to see two titans clashing, the Sith Empire and the Republic, just like human history? The most fun bits are the most chaotic ones. Yeah. And Gutentrom also says BioWare is dead for me. Now, you could have actually done something relatively interesting, I think, in... Alright, so is this the first... Yeah, this is the first 3 chapters. I need chapters 4 to 6. Because we read the first 3.
Is this not the entirety of book 1?
Nope, it says chapters 1 to 3.
Ah. Okay.
And there's no 4
well,
to 6
then,
from that.
let's...
Good to know. Do you not have another link?
No, because I thought that was the entire book.
No, that's just 3 chapters.
So, yeah, I know. Let me just see if I can perhaps find anything else.
Alright, let me see if I can find this. That is just the first 3 chapters. Well, this is a bit interesting. I thought I thought we had the link there.
Well, now, okay, it's... So what is this for now?
Let me check.
This is no. What is this? No, this is not what I'm looking for. Wait.
Oh dear, oh dear. All right, let's find it out if I can find a copy of it.
Indeed. Why must this be difficult?
Well, to be fair, it is a... Okay, here's something... this isn't it.
I can't even find...
Well, we find ourselves in a little bit of a spot, it seems. All right, I guess what I can do is I can get... I can change the stream up, maybe, and turn it into a gaming stream, I guess.
If we can't find anything... And I mean, I suppose it's not really much of a choice.
All right, well, I guess... Some Idivine Cybermancy, anyone, or... Tell you what, Azirus, do you happen to have a copy of Dino D-Day or something like that, by chance?
Nope.
But you do have Idivine Cybermancy. Okay. I should have a character for that. It's been a little while since I've dove right in, but... And I guess we can turn it into a community event of sorts, so you guys can join us if you want, because apparently... the planned, yeah. Gutentrom says EA is just eating itself, making new FIFA's basketball ones and whatnot. Not even decent BFs anymore. Yep. We'll see what Battlefield 5 has to offer, but I'm going to, be very wary of it until I actually see what news is coming with regards to that. Now, I have heard that there is going to be a new teaser or trailer soon for Battlefield 6, so there is that, but... Yeah, apparently... I was expecting, Sorry, folks. I was under the impression that we had a link to the rest of Skullduggery Pleasant, but apparently we do not. So, I'm just going to edit the stream.
Yeah, well, either... what do I have? Okay, well, the alternatives, if we want to continue... Discord. There we go. Okay. If we want to continue reading Skullduggery, I suppose the only alternative is either I take photos of each individual page, or you somehow get a copy of a book.
Well, I can't quite do that sitting here right now, which is kind of what I would need. Oh! They've actually just... They actually just dropped some more news regarding the... They actually just dropped more news regarding the South African DLC for Wargame Red Dragon. That's cool. More vehicles and...
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they would actually do more with the tanks, and they are. They are giving us multiple variations of the Oliphant, or the Oliphant, as well as the TD design, although in this case they're calling it the What?
I'm assuming... Okay. Well, I can't exactly see what you're reading but if you're trying to pronounce the Afrikaans version of elephant, it's Olifant.
The Olifant, yeah. The the Oliphant, Mark 1A, Mark 1B, and Mark 1B Optimum.
Hmm.
So yeah, I was expecting them to have a lengthy line of those types of tanks, so that was nice. They
Yeah,
might
well,
also.
mm,
All right, so let's
okay.
get.
So our current choices for continuing to read skullduggery is me taking photos of each page. And we continue to look for a free PDF later, or you either find and get an ebook or a physical copy. Unfortunately, that's our options right now.
Well, that would require me trying to put in my details during the stream if I wanted to get a PDF or an ebook. So that's a no go right
Yeah.
there.
So yeah, we could leave that until later.
I mean, okay, I guess we can. If you want to screenshot the PDF files, how long do you expect that would take?
PDF files?
Or the images.
Screenshot?
Screenshot the
What?
images. Well, I mean, you could technically screenshot a PDF if you want. Just hit print screen and then put it into a file.
Okay, I mean taking photos of the actual pages in the book, not any PDF. I don't have any PDF.
Well, okay, so that sounds like that's also going to take a little while in its own right.
Hmm.
So I guess we are going to be playing
Yeah, I
some.
mean this is what 300, yeah, 370 pages, so
Well, yeah,
that'll be
and
fun.
we're kind of live, so we kind of need to do something. So I guess for this stream, we're going to turn
Yeah.
it into I Define Cybermancy. Since you do have a copy of that, if I recall.
Yes, however, remember I can't use the microphone because the computer is in the lounge.
Oh dear. Okay.
I can play, I just can't communicate.
Is there any way to use Discord by chance to? Guttentrom says, but that on YouTube might infringe copyright, the photo ones. Okay, so even the photo ones might not actually be a valid choice either. That's... Okay, then. Well, we're going to have to
Yeah,
figure...
what the hell are we supposed to do?
Well, I was kind of expecting just to be able to read the book, but, yeah, that's not really going to be an option, apparently. Alright, is there anything anyone else would like us to cover before we... I guess I'll have to play some... I'll play some Ion myself, and I guess you can type in or something? I don't... Unless your phone... Is there an app for you to use Discord on your phone?
Yeah, Discord has a phone app.
So you can actually talk to me
Why?
through that, right?
No, the computer is in the lounge. I can't use any form of microphone because
What
the
about...
computer is in the lounge.
Oh. Okay.
You know, where my parents are and where the TV is.
Okay, I see. I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we are. I guess it'll. I'll see you there. I guess I can make it. Well, I guess we'll just have to do a community event. My apologies, everyone, for the various technical difficulties. I legitimately thought we had a little plan going here, but I guess not. So we will be playing some I Divine Cybermancy.
And I will not be communicating, but I will at least try and hop on in terms of playing. However, I don't know how good my internet speed is right now, so no promises are made.
That's okay. We can at least.
But I suppose we could turn this into a community event if you want.
Yep. Okay. So play. Create server. Here we go. I'll just...
Okay, I'm
do
gonna
normal.
hop off and go switch to the computer now.
Okay. Have a good one. So yeah,
I'll probably send messages through Discord,
Mm-hmm.
or if there is an in-game chat, maybe through that. I have no idea.
Alright, so this will be a community event, everyone. It's just going to be called Ace Game, and we will, I guess, go through the various missions in co-op. So, go ahead and feel free to join me there. Alright, but yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I was genuinely of the impression that there was more links or something, and I guess Xeris naturally believed that as well, but here we are. Anyways. Alfarius says Space Gang Wars. I guess you could argue that with this game a little bit. I'll have to create a new thumbnail for the stream. Gutentrom says you sound more frustrated than us about having to improvise. My apologies on that, I suppose. So what's this game about? Oh dear, how do I even start with I Divine Cybermancy? It's one of the weirdest ones I've ever seen, but I've heard it described as Deus Ex on crack with a little bit of Warhammer 40k mixed in as well. Well, but yeah, to answer Gutentrom's thing, I am a little bit disappointed. It's mainly, I don't want to disappoint you guys. So we have our little inventory system here. Pick out some various little items. Hopefully, you guys will be able to join easily enough. We will reset the equipment. Let's see, what do I want to play with? If I remember correctly, there was a way I could... Okay. So I guess... just get some mags here, get a sword. Perfect, and I also need a healing item. That looks pretty decent for that, and I do have some speed malice, but that's okay. Alfaria says this game is jank but fun. Yes, it is. And it also has 32-player co-op, so you guys will all be able to join if you are interested in playing. This should be a multiplayer server, so... Although you do have to create a character if you've never played it before, of course. I need to remind myself of the controls, because it has been a little while since I've played this. Make sure my legs aren't broken right now. Got him. Reload. The shotgun in this, well, there's multiple shotguns, but this one is actually pretty powerful, so that's lovely. Hopefully that's someone else joining. But I do want to switch out a little bit to something a little bit more creative. Ah, yes. This hammer, the best way for me to describe this hammer is it is a... Apparently the lore of that thing is that it actually fires miniature nukes or something like that whenever you hit someone with it. But it basically just insta-kills anyone, so that's lovely. you do have to wait until this thing actually gets a little bit higher. So where is my abilities? There we go. I need alchemy set up. I think that's alchemy. It's been a little while since. There we go. Alchemy is another little thing that turns weapons and ammo into health for you. So that's always good to have on hand. That's also the first healing ability you will pick up. What's my server called? It's just called Ace Game, so it should be easy enough. Objective complete. Alright, convenient. And we'll heal up a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. I can deactivate those. Or I could actually. Or no, apparently I used the different ability there. Okay, that actually. There we go. Apparently that's not quite enough to destroy it. Oh, it was. That's cool. Yeah, that's 100% level. There we go. That's been deactivated. Now we can make a mad dash over here. And lose a little health, so that's fine. Grenade. Machine gun. Ow, and I died. Okay. But I can revive instantly because that's just how this game works, and I should hopefully not have any negative effects, but which you can get by Resurrector screwing everything. Okay, we got him. I legitimately was not expecting to. I was expecting to legitimately just do a regular stream, but hey. I guess we. I don't know if anyone's joined yet or not, so. It's the bank dispenser that I have. That's actually bad. I failed. Because I'm getting shit. I've been out. Alright, so apparently. There's a problem. That was legit not expecting. I can't see my server? Alright. I'll figure out what's going on there real quick. I don't know why the server wouldn't be showing up, but listen to me. Zero says, boy, trying to get your attention. Okay, so you're in the game? I don't see you in the game. I am getting shot at a lot and can't really avoid to stick around too much, so... Let's get in here, switch out, because that's obviously not working as intended. I'll go with this, even though there's going to be some speed loss not necessary for that. And I need something that can do some decent damage to these things. Discord, okay. Alright, let me check Discord. I need your seat. Okay. Okay. Invite anyone to play. There, I guess, there you go. That should be it. Alright. There we go. Now this is going to slow me down a little bit, but it will mean that I can actually shoot. And can take a few hits, which is nice. Apparently I'm low on health again. There we go. I mean, you always get a small sword as a backup. Anyway, so that's lovely. There we go. And now I'm healed up. So let me know if you got it. That should be more than enough there, so... deactivate that. Try now to actually start the less the objectives, and that should be it. Alright, so I will, as soon as this match is done, try figuring out what's going on with now we can try doing this. Trying to remember. It's been a little while since I played this game, so not it. Here we go. Wait, what? Apparently it reset all my things again. That's unfortunate. Ah, there it is. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I guess that's a bug or something. Alright, is that the objective? No, it is not. Now I can try again. Apparently nothing different there, so... just hack the sentry, I guess. I hacked the wrong thing. That's okay. LAN only is off, right? Let me double check. And actually I'll disconnect and try it again. Create server. Keep setting it that way. Okay. I don't see a LAN. Oh, LAN only. Sorry about that. That's 100% my fault if that's what was going off. My bad. Zero says, I take it your Discord notifications are off. No, they're on. It's just, well, they're on, but I'm not seeing them on this because this is full screen. I have to. Steam name. Steam name. It's just Ace, so yeah. I mean, I can try giving you a link to my profile. There. That should be it for you. There you go. Now we are in a multiplayer game proper, and it is Ace game, so... Sorry about all that. That should be plenty of ammo for this situation at hand. Now, the objectives do sometimes change. Oh, this mission. I need to actually switch out because I just realized what mission this is. That's okay. What do I need? I need more of these. Okay, so apparently, So that's be. There we go. Now we are going to be exceedingly slow. It will take us to actually get within the position. We should actually be able to get here. We have to protect the squad there first. This is one of those missions where you can royally screw up if you're not careful, so... Got a briefcase there, so that's nice. And we got plenty of mags to make things dicey. Now we can be able to play this game in multiplayer properly. So yeah, this team is admittedly turning into something of a dumpster fire, I will admit. But hey, hopefully we can get that squared away. And it is, well, I do have to apologize to you all again for the mess so far. Xerus, okay. Gotta keep these guys alive, so... That means we need to get these turrets in position as quickly as possible. Get off Do I only have one turret? What's going on? There we go. guy's alive. That was excellent. That was excellent. Perfect. Oh, dude, why did you stand in front of my gun? Oh, well. I didn't mean to shoot you, buddy. It just happened by accident. And he's standing in front of my guns and gets killed. Oh, God, this game. Okay, that I'll admit, I probably. All right, so. Okay, where is? Here we go. There, you're accepted, Xerus. Have fun. Well, that was a comedy of errors, if there ever was one. Alright. Back to the game, I guess. Now let's get this created. LAN off. Difficulty normal. Yeah, the game doesn't really screw around much when it comes to the difficulty either, so that's... Alright, now we can figure out. I'm gonna have to set this all up proper again, so... I think that... I think you'll have to fight me in game. Britton Trom says, stay behind me, I'll protect you. Yeah, I know, that's... Alright, so what we will do is... That should work. Okay, how do I invite? Right click on my profile, okay. So apparently I can join his game, so we'll just do that, maybe? Yeah, I know you. Alright, well at least I got this set back up somewhat again. So, find all the hackers and kill them. Okay, so at least we don't have to get that one particular mission done. Instead, we can do something different. So, I will swap it out for something a little bit different on my loadout. One of the best guns in this game is revolver, so we'll equip ourselves with it. And what else do we want? For backup, this thing with a few shotgun shells. Server isn't showing up still. That's weird. It's... I don't know what's going on with this. Apparently we're having trouble even playing this as in multiplayer for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, fate would have seemed to be against us today. That is for sure. I'll try it one more time, and if it doesn't do anything, we might have to call the stream. Because this was the backup plan, but the backup plan isn't really cooperating. Alright. I wonder if there is a server I can join. I mean, in theory, we could try one of these. There's a 16-player server there. Ease down. So that shot went through it. Hey, sniper. Hello there. Goodbye there. This thing is actually so powerful it will take out even the strongest enemies in the game. So it'll be useful. I missed. That time I did not miss, though. I got the shotgun out. This shotgun is missing. There we go. Nice. Yoink. Alright, well, we'll play this, do one mission, I guess, and double check this again. And once that mission is done, oh, enemy, there's the last enemy sniper. Maybe. Ow. Wait until it's fine. I'm still getting shot at, which is unfortunate. Ow. Alright, that's unfortunate. Alright, fair enough. Like I said, I'll finish this mission if this is just going to turn, yeah, and then if that's done, we'll... I try, but I don't know how to, apparently. Alright, let's try it again, just to be safe. Okay, that mission's been done. Alfari says I must serve Dagoth or goodbye, everyone. Oh, that's okay. That's more like it. Now, that's squared away. Hopefully, we'll try finding this mentor, deal with him real quick, and then we can finish off the rest of this mission. Now, the whole merchandise part of it, that can actually be a little bit tricky in this case, just because there's numerous places where that is. If I remember correctly, there's numerous locations where that mission can show up. But the whole mentor thing should be a little bit easier to find. I'm just going to... Well, I just invited you, so I guess if you can't join, that's the problem. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, so apparently since Zeros can't join and since this is turning into... Yeah, as soon as this mission, I get this completed, I will go ahead and call the stream, so... We could try Deathwing? I guess we could, but... Well, we've already tried... The stream's already not doing all that well anyways, so... Seems more prudent just at this point. Call it a day, I guess, and cut our losses on that one. Now, normally, the way it works is, if I remember correctly, to get... here we go. Here's one of the objectives I can do. There we go. Now we can finish this off. Well, I think with Deathwing, I'd have to actually reinstall it, and that would take a while as well. But I think what I have is I've got the GOG version now. I would need to reinstall it, and that, yes. If that is what I'm thinking, it'll take an exceedingly long time to take that down, that as well. And so it makes more sense just to, well, finish this off and call it. I guess if there's a lesson to be learned today, it is that make sure that you have the latest copy of the book you wish to read or stream. Which it... there's the door. Do I have Borderlands or Space Marine? Yeah, I do have Space Marine. But like I said, we've already switched out from one game. Here's the thing. We've already switched from trying to do a book to switching out to a game. So that's kind of going to mess up the stream either way. Hack the book. Okay, we can do that. Zero says, yeah, well, we were bound to, yeah, we were, I suppose, so. But take it as a learning lesson, I guess, what I plan to do. Okay, here we go. And that mission's done. We keep getting more mission objectives, so... Okay. Seems simple enough. Add an actual checkpoint. No, that's just for events, though, so probably not. Probably not on that channel, because it's just meant for events, and also, especially, with the way the woke crowd is, you know for a fact they would try at some point to try to get me taken off there if they had the chance, so... So, yeah, it makes more sense just to...
Down.
Okay, I know where that is, so we'll just go ahead and take care of that. Yep. And now that we've done that many objectives, we should be getting close to... I'm assuming that the Xi'an squadron is going to be... I'm assuming the Xi'an squadron is over here, so we will go ahead and take care of them. And then, apparently not, because we, I guess, already ran past them or something. But yeah, we'll... Okay, well, I guess this is going to be enough for me to go ahead and call the stream. Probably, I'm not a huge fan of this stream. Apparently Space Marine isn't even opening for Zeros, so it's not just me having troubles today. Alright. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to call it. So sorry about that, everyone. I was expecting this to be a better stream than it did turn out, but unfortunately, there we are. Uh, yeah. Sorry about that. So, well, have a good one, everyone. I hope to see you guys again soon, and I'll try to make sure that the next stream is better than this one. But until then, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care,